So a few of you complained that the code Mista wasn't big enough, and I'm sorry about that, but it doesn't quite get much bigger at this point. I'm probably just gonna reset a little bit, put it like right down here maybe. I think would be a better spot for it for now, but I hear you guys. I hear you. I'll try to make it as big as I can, but the whole screen being white doesn't really help us all. So we have a couple of things happening today. First and foremost, I'm going to get some controversy out of the way. And, well, I mean, I don't even think Blaze is here, but it's kind of bugging. Metal Team Leader came back. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. I think we all know the Save the World's perspective on that, making us pay money for a skin that they are going to just... Okay, so there's also a new skin and bundle called TESS, which looks pretty badass. If you want to support me, I would really appreciate you using code Mista. I will check that out at the end of the video, but, I mean, it is what it is. We will definitely look into that, though. I might be getting it myself, because it's pretty cool. As for the Save the World side of things, wow, there is a lot to show today. There are no free bucks, but it doesn't even matter, because the Monsoon is available, the Thumper is back for the second time I've ever seen it available in missions in legendary form, and the Ceiling Electric Field is here, the Maverick is here, Sound Wall, Floor Freeze, Healing Pad, Thrasher, couple of purple survivors, 3 of them to be exact, the Vacuum Tube Sniper, I see you in the 94 zone. Like, there's a lot. I physically can't point out all of it. I'll try to link some videos down below that I've covered on like the relevant stuff, like the Thumper, Monsoon, Ceiling Electric Field, Thrasher, etc. I did make the best SMGs video finally, so link to that in the description, and my recent video on the YouTube. It should be easy to find. I'd appreciate you checking it out if you're at all interested. As for the Daily Llama, it's superheroes, so if you find a hero you like, go ahead, grab it, feel free to use code Mista. It does help me. Starting with the Broccoli Zone, let's get it going. So I don't know where the 58 4-player is, but that's where I want to start. Both of them, 4X Reperk and 4X Eye of the Storm, is pretty nice to have. Purple Lead Survivor and the other 58 Zone. There's 3 of them, aren't there? Oh my. So another 4X Eye of the Storm. There are going to be a lot of weapons and traps available today that I just can't point them all out, but if you find anything you like, feel free to go for it. Legendary Sound Wall, grab all the traps that you can that you don't have. 4x perk up in the 74 player, 4x reperk in the 82 4-player. There's the Thumper. Once again, to those who don't know why I keep bringing this up, it's not like an number one explosive weapon, even though it is quite strong, but this is a rare weapon to see in missions. I had this empty collection book spot for a long time, and I only have one other copy for personal use to my knowledge. So if I grab this, it'd be like the 3rd legendary Thumper that I own, and I've logged in for 861 days. So yes, without any flux, it is a very, very rare weapon to just find out in the world. And of course, your mileage in llamas will vary. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting one to bring up. Moving on, though, we do have the Ceiling Electric Field, probably the best ceiling trap available right now, but the gas and tire trap are very comparable. It's worth grabbing, though. I have supercharged my Ceiling Electric Field as it is, so highly recommend picking that one up. I'll link the video on that down below and why you want to use what perks you want to use. 94 4-player has 4x Drops of Rain and Haywire Storm, which is, again, not that bad of a pistol. I mean, pistols are pretty, but it's a fun weapon. Anytime anybody maybe use it on stream, I actually had a pretty good time. 108 4-player has 4x Lightning to Bottle. I wish they'd change that join thing so it didn't cover so much of my screen. 4x Reperk at the 124 4-player, 4x Reperk at the 144 player, plus 369 Reperk, which is nice. And 4x Eye of the Storm, or Storm Shard in the 144 player, my goodness. As for Twine, there's nothing too crazy going on here, actually. Not for the beginning of it. I'm just going to click through here slowly, and there's nothing too nutty. There is a Vacuum Tube Sniper for that one guy looking for the Chain Lightning, and then that's pretty much it up until the 124 4-player. Yeah, there's like nothing throughout any of this. I'm just double checking so you guys can see. There is a Healing Pad in the Repair the Shelter. I have seen that supercharged and given all healing perks. Pretty useful in a Storm King fight, while being expensive. Floor Freeze, I use it almost every game. 4x Lightning to Bottle on the 124 4-player. And would you guys like a Trap Tunnel guide, by the way? Because I might have prepped one. Well, I did prep one in my Plankerton Storm Shield defense, and I might make a video recording some of my favorite tunnels. Would you be interested? Just comment below, and then thumb up anybody else's comment on the subject. Floor Freeze, Thrasher, I mean, if you guys watched my Best SMGs video, you heard a glowing review and showcase in the 132 zone, so there you go. Somebody's tagging me on Discord. Is it wise of me to check this while recording? Somebody's asking me when I go live. Not today. Usually I stream on Fridays and Wednesdays, actually, but because they changed over when the event shop updates to Sunday, I kind of sliced Friday out of like my guaranteed schedule, and now it's more of like a probably. Saturdays is kind of a toss-up, depends on my mood. Today I'm not, but yeah, Wednesdays and Sundays are the 2 main days you can find me on Twitch, link below. And then of course, you know, Fridays and Saturdays are quite likely. So, and then of course Monday podcast is on YouTube. So if you're watching here and you're subscribed, you're already good to see that. So it's a fun time. 4x 140 purple survivor and the evacuate the shelter, 4x drops of rain, 4x perk up, 4x reperk, 5x lightning in a bottle, 5x reperk, 5x legendary perk up, and you know, epic for that matter, and 5x eye of the storm. All 7 of these missions, I've never counted them, are really good today. So if you want to just go on a loop, just queue one right after another and do all 7 of these today, that could be a good and productive 2.5, 3 hours. That is a whole host of really strong missions. So if you're looking to get the hero supercharger and the weekly you know, shop thing, whatever, the quest tab, you got some nice 160s to choose from. As for Canny is, once again, I actually stopped taking notes at a certain point. You'll see it. 4x 4-player, 46 4-player, a couple of purple survivors, and a 4x lightning in a bottle. And then in the 58 zone, not to be overstated or not to be understated, the Maverick, really good shotgun. Like, better than everybody wants to give it credit. I highly recommend going and pick it up. I don't know why my hair is doing this. It's not a style, I promise. I promise. Although it looks pretty fantastic, right? I haven't even looked that hard. Stormblade in the 64 category 2, Viper, and this is where I stopped taking notes. Look at the Siegebreaker, Thunderbolt, Slice and Dice, 4x Eye of the Storm, like I don't even Viper, 4x whatever you want. It's just all, they're all up in here. Like the Thunderbolt's good, Siegebreaker's good, Stormblade's good. Yeah. And then in the Storm King, it doesn't slow down. Thrasher, my goodness, Monsoon, which is technically speaking the fastest fire rate SMG in the game. So, or fastest fire rate anything for that matter. Go ahead and grab that. I highly recommend it. Pocket minigun, very, very strong. And I don't think I have any notes for Plankerton. I don't have anything written down, but I don't remember looking through here. Although, yeah, I do remember looking through here. Nothing at all. The only thing left to talk about is in Stonewood of all places, because they are just rocking a 4x drops of rain. So if you just started today, go ahead and run that 15 4-player a couple times. Treat yourself. That's going to be a pretty solid mission. Thank you for the people who joined so I can see the high end of Twine, or the broccoli zone, I should say. My brain's all over the place. We're going to head to BR and finally check out that thing. I might buy it now. It's a pretty cool bundle. Feel free to use code Mista. I'd appreciate it. All right, here we go. So, boom, TESS bundle. Actually a really cool pickaxe and a really cool weapon wrap and a really cool skid. Like it's just all of it. All of it is right here. I'm going to do it. I rarely buy bundles like right on video, but I'm going for it. You know what? I haven't spent V-Bucks in a while. I'm treating myself. Blaze is here. I was incorrect. So there you go. Little correction. Oops. Now let's keep going down. And yes, I will refrain from commenting, even though every Save the World player knows exactly what I'm talking about with why the Metal Team Leader being back is not good. Although, on another note, I've never noted this pickaxe before, and it's kind of awesome. I rarely spend Vivo. Look at me go. I'm just treating myself today. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy Super Bowl to those interested. We got snacks today because my dad's into it. I'm not. Last Laugh bundle. Again, I'm convinced it's going to be here forever. I wonder if Epic forgot it was there. Maybe somebody has news on that. Have they even reported when it's going to go away? I don't know. I'll tell you when I'm going to go away. It's right now.